Hello everyone! Happy day wherever you are. Welcome to your life. So it's a beautiful new beginning. I am Jennifer. Today I am Joyful, Juicy Jennifer from Personal Power Life Coaching. And I just went out shopping for some banana bundles, which I'm super excited about. Got myself 3 bundles of bananas and they are $1 each, which is fantastic, the equivalent of 3 dirhams or so. So you just have to know where to shop, and each bundle has 7 bananas, so thumbs up. And avocados were $1 each, the smaller ones, so those are super beautiful. Let me show you quickly so you can get a sense of my amazing shopping expedition. And so we've got, just to give you a look, hello to everyone. So we got the bananas, and these are 7 bananas for $1 the bundle. I got 3 bundles of those, so that is definitely a great bargain. And then avocados, they were $1 each, and usually these are sold at 4 for $5. So today I got myself 3 harder ones and 3 riper ones, so I can enjoy the riper ones. And they are avocados from Mexico, so thank you to Mexico. Mexico is an amazing country. I've never been, but just by nature, by virtue of the fruits that it produces, I already just hold it in such a warm place in my heart. And then I've got just these 3 more. These are softer, which I bought at a different shop down the street. So awesome. So we've got our bananas and our avocados, and as I was walking home, I realized that technically, like, all of this, like just the bundles, it was a total of $9. So technically, if I was stranded and I only had like $10, I could survive off of these 21 bananas and 6 avocados in a day, which I probably couldn't even eat all of it. So it's actually cheap. So anyhow, today I have a super simple juice. It is just cantaloupe with ginger and turmeric, and that's because we had some cantaloupe that was already peeled and it was in the fridge, so I need to use it. I want to use it to ensure it does not go bad. And I have the ginger and turmeric, and I am using the ginger today with the skin on, because I realized that when I do use it with the skin, it has a stronger ginger taste. So today the recipe is just 640 grams of cantaloupe, and we've got 15 grams ginger and 20 grams turmeric. So those are the ingredients. Let me give you a showing of what they look like. So here we are. Those are our amazing ingredients that Mother Earth has created for us. And the recipe will generate about 160 calories, which is pretty nice, pretty darn good. So let's get started. The juicer is ready, and I will be teaching a yoga class later today in about 1 hour. So super duper. Okay, and the topic I also included was commitment phobia. So I don't know if that's something you've ever felt, or if you've encountered that in your life. I don't know, have you ever felt like you're afraid of commitment? Because I realize that I sort of am sometimes afraid of committing to something, and I've been noticing that it's when I'm not 100% sure it's the right thing, or when I feel like I'm going to be missing out on other things that give me pleasure. So sometimes you may feel commitment phobia with a partner or with a person, like if you're dating someone, you're not sure they're the right one, so you don't want to commit to them. Well, that's okay. I guess you want to keep your options open. And I realized that through this process of self-investigation that I am the kind of person that likes to keep her options open. And the reason that I brought up this topic in my life for us today is because a lot of us face that, and I hear talk in society from life coaches, from empowerment speakers, that you need to commit, you need to commit, you need to make a commitment, and, you know, like, commit. And part of me thinks that when you know it's the right thing, then you do commit. When there's no doubt in your mind it's the right thing to do, then you have no hesitation or doubt about committing, at least in my experience. So if there's any doubt, like, I realize it's when I feel I'm missing out on something else. So this is relevant to being a raw vegan. I want to be a raw vegan. I am a raw vegan since yesterday. Yesterday I had a fully raw vegan. I only ate raw foods. But it's tough to do that. I've tried it consistently, and it's tricky to do it because I feel tempted by cooked foods in my house, and it smells good, and I feel an emotional temptation as well because I don't want to reject what my family is cooking. So that's something really fascinating. Maybe you can ask yourself, that might help you if it resonates, is do you feel hesitation about kind of doing your thing because you don't want to reject people close to you, people that you care about? Because if you went your own way, it might be so different from them that you have a sort of separation. But it's not separation, because you can, like, I realized as I was doing, I was practicing with EFT tapping on this, and the mantra I was using is, it's okay to be a fully raw vegan. It's okay. I am safe. These are EFT tapping points. I am safe. And it's okay to say no to cooked foods. It's okay to eat only fully raw vegan food for the rest of my life. It's okay. I am safe. It's okay to say no to foods. I still love myself. I still love my family, even if I say no to their food. And as I said that, I felt, and then the next tapping point is under your arm. Even if I feel emotional about that, it's only a thought. I can control my thinking. It's okay. I still love them, and they still love me. So again, I would go through that again, like, it's okay to be a fully raw vegan. I'm excited to be a fully raw vegan. It's okay to say no. And even though I will face temptation every day in my house, and even though I may want to eat the foods that my family has cooked that smells good and looks good, I prefer to say no. I can say no. It's okay to say no. I say yes to only raw vegan foods. It's okay. I can do this. I still love my family, even if I don't eat their foods. I love and approve of myself regardless. So you play around with it, you kind of find the phraseology that works for you. And I realized that as I said that, like when I was going through the tapping points, the emotions surged the most when I made the comment, or when I said the phrase regarding I can say no to cooked foods even if I have temptation. And I feel like when my inner world goes to I'm gonna miss out on all the cooked foods, I'm gonna miss out on all those delicious things, I can't have it, I can't have that, it's gonna be boring without those foods. So the reason I'm talking about this is for me to share something I'm going through, because it may help someone out there. It may resonate with someone out there who is working on their health, who has family that they live with, who maybe you married someone, you're living together, you're happy, but now you're doing something different in your nutrition, and that's so different from how they know you, how they've known you, and you want to change. And it's okay to change, but they're not used to that yet. But the only thing that matters is if you can do it, if you can make the change, and you can make the change, you can control your thoughts. They cannot control your behavior, only you can control your behavior. And if you boil it down, it comes down to, do I want to do this? What am I afraid of? What do I not want to miss out on? And that's what it really comes down to from what I've experienced. That's what I've come down to is I have no limitations. I have no reason not to be able to do this except my own thoughts and self-defeating, like I'm gonna miss out, like there's temptation. Yeah, okay, there will be temptation, but it's only a thought. It's only a thought that is giving me an urge. I don't have to pay attention to it. I've been reading a book on how to overcome, on women who want to overcome binge eating. I've never been a binge eater, thankfully. I've only had moments where if I let myself like not nourish myself well enough, then not enough calories or something, then my body needs more food, and then I'm like, oh, I want to eat. But the point is that it's all in our thoughts, and it's all just, everything is just a thought. You know, the world is not even real except what we think about it, which it boils down to existentialism. But beyond that spiritual scope, for the purposes of our daily life and our nourishment and treating our body with love, you can commit to yourself, and it's okay. And you don't have to just go into it like, okay, now what? I want to do it, but then, you know, what happens? Well, maybe doing something like having your plan or working your way into it, and just knowing that it's okay to commit to something that really makes you feel good. It doesn't have to be boring. That's only a thought. You know, you're already thinking it's going to be boring, but maybe it's not going to be boring. And the tapping seems to be really fun, actually, from my doing it just today, yesterday. The tapping points that I have been learning about, they're basically the karate chop. So even though I feel anxious about committing to be a fully raw vegan, and even though I'm the only one I know in my life who's a fully raw vegan, and even though I will face temptation and want to eat my family's cooked foods, it's okay. I believe I can do it. I love and approve of myself. I would like to be fully raw vegan. And you can insert whatever is important to you, like I would like to have my successful business, or I would like to, it would be nice to, it would be nice. Other people have done it. Other people have done it with far more obstacles than I have. It's possible. It's possible for me, and I'm eager. I'm excited about this. I'm interested in being a fully raw vegan. I want to commit to being a fully raw vegan. And then you work on it, like, I commit to being a fully raw vegan. I commit to being a fully raw vegan. And notice what you notice. So whatever it is, like I commit to doing only, like if you want to be a vegan, just to start, or you want to be a vegetarian, or you want to stop having meat, I want to stop having meat. I can do this, you know, like, and then above the eyebrow. And even though it may be difficult at times, I can say no to food. I can control my thinking. I don't have to react to every thought or urge. I am safe. And even though there will be ups and downs, I still love myself. I'm doing the best I can. I'm doing the best I can to commit to this for the rest of my life, like a marriage. I want to do this because I love myself. I want to do this for my highest good. I want to do this because I love myself, out of self-love. I love myself. I love myself in all of my decisions. I love. So it's okay. So those are some sample statements. Replace the ones that I said about being a raw vegan, because that will not be applicable to everyone, and that's cool. So if we continue with our show of today, I'm going to juice now, so enjoy the journey, okay friends? And look into EFT tapping if it strikes if it resonates with you, if it seems really interesting, okay? So I've loaded up the machine pretty much. I will grab our glass. It looks really exciting. So there you see the juice in the distance right here. Is our juice as I reach for the cup. This is a happy moment. And if you are going through some changes, you want to make some changes, remember to fake it till you make it, okay? So if you want to be happier, but you just don't feel so happy, fake it till you make it. Fake it, just smile, right? Just smile. Because when we smile, it boosts our muscles, it shifts your muscle. As you can see physically, it shifts your muscles. And it's said that there are over 1,000 muscles in our face, and you recruit them. You send neural signals to your brain, the neurotransmitters. They're getting a signal, a message that says, a smile indicates happiness. Something good is happening. And so the brain chemicals start to activate the pathways that say, happy thing happening, happy thing happening, happy thing happening, cool, cool, cool. And then you start to feel better because it boosts those chemicals, and then it becomes a cycle, a chain, happy thing happening, happy thing happening, happy thing happening. That's a pretty good mantra. Something happy happening, happy thing is happening for you. So play around with that, right? Happy thing happening, like our juice, happy juice. So this is our commitment juice. This is our juice to know and to show that we are ready to commit. So what are you ready to commit to? What are you excited to commit to? I'm committing to this juice. I am committing to being a raw vegan. And even as I say that, I feel scared. I feel anxiety because I feel like I can't do it. I feel like I'm afraid of failing, and I'm afraid of telling you, and then you may see me in person later in this week, and then it will be a failure, and like I'll have rice tonight. But I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. And I made up that scenario. And you know something else, friends? Sometimes we just don't have enough reason to do something. You know, it's like, well, what's my why? What's the point? You know, like, what's the point of that? And that is for you to find in your heart and your soul. And for me right now, all I know is that, you know, for me, the raw vegan, being a raw vegan, why is that my why? Because Because it came to me in a dream, and because I believe in God, and I believe that God speaks to me in my dreams. And God came to me in my dream one day in my and said something about being a vegan, because he showed me cruelty towards animals in some random barn that I could not have even imagined, because I wasn't into that before. So because I believe in God, and something inside of me wants to do it, and yeah, and I think it's just makes sense. Like, raw foods are natural foods. They have all the enzymes, they have all the nutrients, they come from Mother Earth. It ticks all the boxes, and the only thing that holds me back is just food addiction. Addiction to the smell of foods that's been cooked, the look of a food when it's been cooked. It's just my neural pathway. Because actually, if I were to look at a cooked food from another culture that I had never eaten before, never seen before, but it was cooked, I wouldn't have an emotional attachment to it, because I don't know what that is. So it just comes down to your patterning, your mental programming, and your patterning. That's it. So what are you committing to, and are you holding back because of the emotions that are attached to the thoughts that run through your mind, right? Food for thought, juice for thought. That's our message for today. And I am now weighing this. We're now weighing this, friends. And just as an FYI, if you want to lose weight for sure, if you become a vegan, that will be a great first step to get you started. And then if you start being a raw vegan, that'll definitely boost your weight loss. And well, my intention is not to lose weight. It's just to be radiantly happy and brilliant, and just see what happens, right? I've lived my whole life eating cooked food, and I know what's there. So what's on the other side? So, got our units here. So as you can see, I am calibrating the scale. Down the hatch, simple cantaloupe with ginger and turmeric and lots of love and inspiration. And it is 16, 17 and a half ounces. So I think with this extra amount, it may be 18, but that says 16. That says 16, 17 and a half. Okay. And also, as a side note, through this raw food experiment, maybe my vision will radically improve, and some people experience that, and I may not even be using glasses in a year or in 6 months. So let's see what happens, right? I hope that you can help me on this journey too. Can you help me and motivate me too? Maybe you can check in with me and see how it's going, or if you're going through your own journey, we can share it together. I'm open to that. So, our cantaloupe juice, the cards say that you're going to have an amazing, beautiful, happy life. It is so nourishing. It's just simple cantaloupe juice. I can taste the water. I can taste the hydration. It is just so amazing. So amazing. So thanks for joining. Let's see what the remainder is. So we said it was 17 and a half ounces. And then 19, it was like 19.2, 19.1 ounces. So Thanks for joining with me, friends. Have an amazing day. It already is an amazing day because this is the moment. I love you, and remember to love. That's why I'm wearing my hearts today, because it came to me in our meditation, is to just be the love, spread the love. I've got my heart chain that my colleagues in Dubai gifted me on a birthday, and I've got my love earring. So love, 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 love. And remember, happy moment, something happening, something happening, something happy is happening now, something happy happening now, happy now, happiness now. So I love you. Thanks for being part of this process. And tapping, today we discussed tapping, commitment phobia, what's your why do you want to do what you want to do, and believing in the process, believe in yourself, have faith in yourself, and yeah, and fake it till you make it. Lots of things, lots of good things here and now and up ahead. It gets better and better every day. So I love you. Have fun, from Joyful Juicy Jennifer at Personal Power Life Coaching. Bye.